Ah, not to be. Let's. Anyway,
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear. How's it going?
good. Hey, I
I'm
reckon we
glad to hear
should.
that.
Let's go make another. You need to make a thumbnail, image, title, and description for another YouTube stream. And this is what we're going to be doing today. First of all, give us a summary of the our project, Me Man project. What we've done. What are we going to do today?
Absolutely. So the Mean Men project is all about building a supercharged shopping assistant app for New Zealand supermarkets. We've got features like price comparison, in-store navigation with AR, voice-driven shopping lists, and even AI-generated product images. So far, we've got the backend and the mobile app running smoothly, and today we're going to focus on integrating some more AI features and refining the user experience. Sounds
Oh
like a
yeah,
plan?
oh yeah. So you know the AI generated shopping images. So when we
Yep.
crawl, yeah, when we crawl in the sites, do we need to we don't need to take the image, right? And anyway, it could be copyrighted, so you can't take it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. To avoid any copyright issues, we won't scrape the actual images from the site. Instead, we'll generate our own AI powered images dynamically based on the product details. That way, we keep everything original and safe.
Can we actually just view the image because it's publicly available anyway? So we just download it temporarily. For example, whatever the image is, then base our image off that image.
Gotcha. In that case, we can definitely use the publicly available image as a reference, sort of like a template, and then create our own version with the necessary tweaks. That way, we stay within the boundaries of copyright and still get a consistent look and feel for our app.
Yeah, and if we do that, where do we store the image? Do we have to store it? I guess we do to make the app fast.
Yeah, exactly. To keep the app speedy, we can cache those images locally once they're generated. That way, we don't have to regenerate them every time. We can store them in a dedicated cache or CDN and just serve them up quickly whenever the app needs them.
What is CDM? I forgot.
No worries. CDN stands for Content Delivery Network. It's basically a network of servers distributed around the world that helps deliver content faster to users. By storing images on a CDN, the app can quickly load them from a server that's geographically closer to the user, which makes everything faster and smoother.
Is Cloudflare one of them?
Absolutely. It's definitely a great tool to
You
keep
can talk
everything running.
quicker, by the way. Talk quicker.
Got it. I'll speed it up a bit. If you need anything else or want more details, just let me know.
Yes, I was saying, is Cloudflare one of those management systems, CDM? So for now, when you say CDM, the acronym, after you say it, tell me what it is, so I remember from now on. And commit that to memory. So if I go somewhere else or talk somewhere else, you will remember that. Who keeps saying it like that?
Got it. I'll make sure to do that from now on. And yes, Cloudflare is indeed a popular CDN, so definitely fix the bill. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Right. How do we talk more about the images that are generated? Do you think it's the best way to do it, or should we just use the real image, or just generate an image just from the generate the image just from the product description and the name?
It really depends on the level of accuracy and uniqueness you want. If you need a very specific look that matches the product exactly, using the real image as a reference might be best. But if you want to maintain a consistent style
Yeah,
and keep
I
everything
guess those companies would like us showing their product information and their logo because we're promoting them, aren't we?
absolutely, that's a great point. By showcasing their products, you're essentially giving them some extra visibility, which can be mutually beneficial. Plus, having their branding in your app can build trust with users. So it's definitely a win-win.
Hmm, true. But if the app gets bigger, maybe we don't want to promote their brand. If they
Fair
want,
point.
we can say if we that could be another way of making money from it. And these different ways of making money from what is that called? A revenue stream? What are they called?
Yeah, exactly. Those are called revenue streams. It's basically
Okay,
different ways your app.
we need to focus on the revenue streams. So we want to make money with this thing, as well as have a lot of fun and help people. But we need bread and butter on the table. So keep that in mind all the time while we're doing this. So give me a list of revenue streams we have so far. So the idea for this one is we don't actually advertise their products. If they want to advertise, they need to pay. So the could be basically free for the users, but the people who want their products in there need to pay. Oh, they can have their products in there, but if they want their brand and an image created, then they need to pay. But that may make it harder to navigate and make it the brand trust thing. Maybe it may destroy or reduce brand trust doing this. What do you think about this idea?
I think it's a solid idea. Having brands pay for enhanced visibility can definitely create a sustainable revenue stream. The key is to strike a balance so that the user experience remains smooth and trustworthy. We can definitely explore ways to integrate brand promotions subtly, maybe through sponsored sections or special features, so it doesn't feel intrusive. It's definitely a balance, but it could work well.
Maybe this is a stupid idea. Can you go check the web if there's anyone else doing this type of idea with a shopping app?
Your idea isn't stupid at all. It's actually quite innovative. While some companies do use AI for product images like Pebbly and Clade AI, they mainly focus on creating images for sellers rather than enhancing the shopping app experience. Also, there are platforms like Shopkick that reward users for shopping activities, but they don't use AI generated images. So, your concept of integrating AI generated visuals and brand advertising into a shopping app is quite unique and could offer a fresh experience to users.
But we definitely need an image anyway, right? If we need an image, should we can decide on that later, and we'll do more research to work out what approach we want, how we're going to do it when we get to that point.
Absolutely. We can definitely keep it flexible and decide once we get closer to that stage. In the meantime, we can focus on other aspects and keep that idea in the back of our minds.
Cool. We're sort of getting a little bit sidetracked here. Should we go back to creating the actual thumbnail for what we're going to be doing today, or should we just get started right now?
Let's jump
Um,
right into it.
I guess we need to create that image. Okay, so let's go to image for what we're going to be doing today. Another thumbnail. So we're going to be give us a summary of what we're doing today in the app.
Sure thing. So today we're going to focus on integrating some AI-driven features into the app. This includes potentially generating product images dynamically and refining the overall user experience.
We're
We'll
not.
also explore.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing images. We're going to be doing. You may assume that because I was just talking about it. But what we're going to be doing is because we just did some scraping for Pack and Save last night. That was successful, and we did scraping. We did the day before we did scraping for Woolworths. That was successful,
Got it. So today
right?
we'll be
So
building.
yeah, tell me what should we do next since we've done that.
Since we've got the scraping for both Pack and Save and Woolworths sorted, the next step could be to integrate that data into the app's database and make sure it's displayed properly for users. We can also look at setting up
Yes,
some basic filters.
let's do that. Do we? So the information we scrape, we need to make sure that the information is the same information. Is it going to be the same information that we got? So basically product price, description. What else? What information do we scrape so far?
So far, we've been scraping product names, prices, descriptions, and any available images. We also culled details like product categories and possibly some availability information. We can make sure all these fields are consistent and well organized in the database, so everything's
Can
seamless for
you
users.
do some research and find out um, that we are scraping all required information to make this app work for the user, and give me a list of the information we need, and then we can test. Before we put the information in the database, we've got to make sure we've got the right information. So tell me what fields exactly, and yeah, tell me that in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, I've got the essentials for you. The key fields we should scrape include product title or name, price, description, images if available, availability or stock status, product category or type, brand name if applicable. We can confirm these fields and make sure everything's aligned before you add them to the database. I'll be ready to dive into more details when you're back.